And a lot of these cases really should have been a VAWA case. Hi, Facebook. We're talking about removal of conditions based on abuse and extreme cruelty. So, but a lot of times they don't know. The clients don't know that this is an option for them. They believe that they have to kind of stay stuck with this person, put up with their bullshit, put up with their abuse, put up with their manipulation, put up with everything. Their insults, the verbal assaults, we have a lot of cases where there's isolation. So the US citizen spouse is telling the other person, you can't have any friends. And if they have friends, they accuse them of cheating. If they have male friends, they accuse them of being gay. Which if you're gay, that's fine. But, if you're not, then you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not, you're not. But they do that to kind of, make the other person feel some kind, depending on what culture you're from, right? So if you're from some West African cultures where being gay has not been, it's frowned upon and it's still not accepted, calling someone gay could be deemed offensive. It isn't, but if you're from a culture where that is not accepted, that could be a problem. So, do know that you have options to get your green card without your abusive spouse. I actually wrote a short article and I posted it on LinkedIn about this email I got from this abuser. That's what she's an abuser. Basically thinking that her and I had business. We don't. I don't know you. I don't represent you. I am fiercely representing your husband, and I see why. Because you're using him, you think this is a game of ping pong. All right, guys, what are your questions? I know y'all got questions. Y'all always got questions. Guys, I'm launching a podcast. Oh my God, now that I said it, I really got to do it. Oh my God, pressure. I'm not going to say what it is. I'll be co-hosting with someone really interesting. Well, actually not that interesting, but guys, I'm sorry, I'm multitasking. What I'll be doing, it'll be a live based on immigrants and immigration topics, and it'll be once a week. Yay! I know. So you guys, I've been wanting to do a podcast. I'm the person who talks in the mirror. Okay, I'm the person who I get out the shower and I'll sit there and I'll have a conversation with myself for like a long time. I've always been that person. I feel like if I wasn't a lawyer, I would have been like a TV broadcaster or like an actress. I don't know, because my imagination is wild. It's wild. But anyway, so yeah, I just need to get everything set up. And now that I've told you guys, I actually have to follow through and do it. Maybe that's why I said it, so I don't stall. All right, guys, what are your questions? As I'm talking to y'all, the updated visa bulletin just popped up for the National Visa Center. You guys, if you have a loved one that is waiting for an immigration interview at a consulate, just keep holding on to hope, y'all, because it is a train wreck at the Department of State for a lot of reasons. Of course, COVID, but there are a lot of like local rules and norms and regulations in these different countries that are also adding to the delay in scheduling cases and getting caught up. So please be patient. Frankly, short of filing something called a mandamus lawsuit where you sue the government, the federal government, and take them to the cleaners, if you're not willing to do that, please stop harassing your lawyers, because in my office, what we do is we'll do a congressional inquiry and we'll follow up every 90 days and we'll harass the hell out of the consulate and the Department of State. However, in between that time, there is nothing that we can do if you are not willing to file a lawsuit. We will file it for you, but you're going to have to pay. Because that's an additional what's the word? That's an additional recourse that's available to you that you can use. And also, please know that filing a lawsuit against the government does not affect the substance of your case. They're not going to deny your case because you file a lawsuit. You are allowed to sue the US government, okay? You're allowed to do that because there is a due process that's afforded to you. And if they're delaying the process, you can sue them. Okay, how long does it take to get an interview appointment for a one-step processing after EAD? Well, we had one in our office that was like 3 months. But one-step adjustment of status cases, yeah, marriage, green card, real talk, anywhere from 3 months to 18 months. You know, it's really hard to say. It's hard to say. Like we had one, literally we filed in January. He got his green card in March. That's not usual. I was out of Cleveland, Ohio. I don't know where you are. What is the processing time showing on your end? Go on uscis.gov, pull down your form. I would do the I-130 and see how long it's taking based on your field office. Hey, Bianca, based on your field office. That is the best indicator. And when it falls out of processing times, do a congressional inquiry, do an AILA inquiry. If you have a fierce attorney, they should be on it. And don't forget, you always have the right to sue the US government so they can do their goddamn job. Okay? But what you do not want is for your case to fall through the cracks, because that can happen, where cases literally just languish and gather dust. It happens all the time. You ever heard people say, my case has been pending for 7 years? I'm like, what? 7 years? How? Like how? It happens. Because a lot of times immigrants are just kind of like, they don't know, no one really cares. I mean, I do, but not everyone does. So make sure when you hire a lawyer, you hire a lawyer who is going to fight like hell. When I get new clients, they always ask, can you guarantee me a positive outcome? Hell no, I cannot. I can't guarantee you're going to get your green card. I can guarantee you that I'm going to fight like hell. And normally when I fight like hell, because that's the only way I know how to fight, we win. So I can guarantee that I'm going to go to bat for you. I can guarantee you that. But there's a part of the process that's out of my control. For example, incompetent USCIS officers who don't know what the hell they're doing, who send out ridiculous notices of intent to deny, citing stuff out of who knows where the sun don't shine. I don't know. Makes no sense. Or they'll send you a notice of intent to deny and they'll cut and paste from an older one because they're not trained, they're overworked, they're incompetent. Let me tell you guys a story of a case that I have in my office right now. This woman came to me after her Liberian green card case had been denied because they claimed her marriage green card case was fraud. In the NOID, they cited that she had a case where she had been accused of rape. When her police clearance came back, she had never been, not even arrested, never even been to a courtroom in the United States. Where in the hell did they get that from? Where? That was scary. That was scary that they literally put that in someone's file. They said, you were accused of rape. Not that women can't rape men, they can. Okay, so they said she had been accused of rape. I think of a little boy. I mean, really, really bad stuff. And so we pulled up her FBI report. So this is in the state of Minnesota. Pulled up the state police report, everywhere she's lived. Everything came crystal clear. You want to talk about discrediting? And so then I tell them, I said, so now that we've established that this is bogus, how am I supposed to believe anything else in this notice of intent to deny? We're going to win that case. We're going to win that case. We are going to win. I am confident we're going to win. I'm confident we're going to win. That was one of those 120-page responses. So anyway, again, you need a lawyer that's going to fight for you. What is this person? Okay. So, guys, if you don't have any questions, I'm actually heading out of town today. I'm heading to Atlanta for a little business, a little personal. So if anyone's on here from Atlanta, hey, I'll be in Atlanta for till Wednesday, and I'll head back. I'm heading out this afternoon, so I will be bringing you guys lives tomorrow and Wednesday from Atlanta. All right, y'all. As always, if you were too shy to ask your question, just send me a DM, and I will do my best to respond, or I'll try to answer it on here, and then that way other people can benefit from the response also. All right, y'all. Have a fab week, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.